Ear piercing? They're ready for you, sir.
All right. This is it. The biggest of all moments. How did it begin? How did it end? And how did it start all over again? What I'm about to tell you may be a little hard to understand. But if you close your eyes, listen to your heart, you too will believe. It all started a long time ago in a little town called Memphis, Tennessee. This is when Memphis looked a whole lot like California.
Hey, Grandma.
Hey, how was school?
Fine. Grandma, can I ask you something? Is there something wrong with me?
What do you mean?
Well, why don't I fit in? Why does everybody call me weird?
You're not weird. You're special. Freak! You're special. Well, maybe it's time you learned your history. Come on in the house. And so, when a person dies, their spirit leaves their body and takes on a new one. Oops. They call that evolution. Ooh. Now then, you were born on the same day, at the same time, that Elvis Presley died. There is greatness in you.
Man, this whole scene was crazy. To think she adopted me because she thought the spirit of Elvis was inside of me. But I always knew there was something special about me. Something that made me a little different from all the other kids. But yet I couldn't help but wonder how this all could be true.
With God, all things are possible.
So what do I do with my gift?
In time, you will know.
Many years had passed and the sign never came. But I didn't stop believing, because I knew one day it would happen, and I knew I had to be ready. So I wrote songs about everything. Songs that could help people. Don't you hang up that phone. Leave a message right on the tone. It don't have to be a long one, because a short little message will do.
Elvis!
Grandma, what is it, Grandma?
They're talking about canceling my show. The network says if they do not see an increase in video stock, they'll be forced to cancel. Oh, God.
Grandma, is there anything I can do?
Elvis, do you remember when you were a little boy and I told you you had a special calling in life? Well, this is it. I want you to go out there and I want you to save my show. I almost forgot. This is for you. You wore this during your 68 comeback special, and I've been waiting for this moment to give it to you. Ah, if ever there comes a time you feel lost, just remember who you are and follow that dream. Do what you gotta do and make your granny proud.
that, I left my grandma's house, my guitar, and my coat, and headed west. I had a plan. I would go to Hollywood and perform songs that would save America's craziest home movies. It was time to take care of business. I'm on the highway, I'm on a mission to save my grandmama's show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I might get tired, fall down to my knees, but I won't stop until the mission's complete. I won't stop, can't stop, I won't. I'm in the city, the women are pretty, but that won't stand in my way. Cause I got a job to do, and you know it's true, and I won't stop until the show's #1. As in your time zone. I arrived in Hollywood in satisfactory time. The first thing I had to do was to find a band.
Bum 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 bum, yeah yeah. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum, yeah yeah. Bum 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 bum, yeah yeah. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum, yeah yeah. Bum 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 bum, yeah yeah. Bum 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 bum.
Man, these guys could really swing.
Bum 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 bum, yeah yeah. Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, I know they were a little offbeat and out of tune, but I could tell with a little help, they'd be all right. And after the band was in place, it was time to make a record. You know, a famous man once said that the whole world's a stage, and we each must play a part. You played yours by mailing your craziest home video, and it touched me in a special way. I cried last night.
He cried last night
When he
watched
your
video.
It made me laugh. It made me cry. I laughed and then I cried. But you know,
He held it inside.
now all that was left was to meet the big boss man himself.
But what we're doing is we're revamping the old show's format to give it a hip, edgy feel for the kids. And I'm gonna hire the best young directors in this town to give it an independent film feel. No, I'm not kidding. Each show will focus on a friendly, honest postal worker who by the end of the show takes out his revenge on the videos that really suck. Yeah, I'm calling it, are you ready for this? Eyes Wide Open. Sort of like a natural-born killer meets Alice in Wonderland. Hello? Hello? Phyllis, get me Spielberg on the phone now. Can I help you?
I'm Elros, and these are the off notes. And we're here to help save your show. Give it a listen. Give us a call. This was it. The big moment. Within hours, I would save the show, and I'd be back on top. All that was left to do now was to wait. And so we waited. And we waited. Hello.
Aloha! You have just won an all-expense-paid trip to Hawaii.
And we waited some more. It felt like days had flown past and yet not a word. My intuition told me this man was not a believer. And we were going to have to change that.
Hey, listen up, I got news for you. First, let me tell you what you need to do. Stand up, and Ellen, you leave your hoes. What if they're funny? If they're funny and they took a mahjong.
Hello?
You can win
somebody help me,
a whole
please.
lot of money. Got 10 on my left,
I got these
100 on
guys
the right.
trying to kill me.
And your mama tell you that's a grand prize. We got money.
Help!
Just waiting for you.
He's got a gun. You can't kill me! I'm the king of television!
This was just a minor setback, that's all. It was obvious he was going to need a little more convincing. So wherever he went, we were there.
Annie? Wait till you read this. Thank you, Ken. Well?
This guy's a postal worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need a bigger ending. Something explosive.
Example?
Well, maybe instead of having him burn the tapes that sucked after each show, have him blow up the homes of the people who mailed them in. That way you're making a statement. Don't send me crap.
It's rather expensive. But I like it.
Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Let's get down. We're gonna hit them so hard they don't know what's gonna hit them. Yeah. All right, boys, let's dig in. We're gonna dig so deep that when we look up out of that hole, we're gonna be all the way down in Mississippi. Bring it to me. Oh, don't forget to mail in your videos. They don't have to be long. Short clips, will do. And if they're funny and make me laugh, get back to you. Mail in your funniest home videos to where you can win 10 to 100 grand and a night on the town with Elruss and the off notes at your expense, of course. Yeah. And after that last episode, I fell into a deep depression. It felt like my whole world was falling down around me, like I was running on an endless highway against the wind. Where did it all go wrong?
You get your little skinny ass on that telephone, and you call Spielberg's agent, you call Stone, Howard's, Tarantino's, both them Spikes, the Redfords, the Reiners, the Farleys, the Coen brothers, and you tell them that if their clients cannot see the magic in this new show, that they can't direct themselves out of a goddamn shoebox! Do you hear me?
With my confidence shattered and a heart filled with pain, I turned to my band for guidance.
I mean, you got all these people with their big homes, big cars, big salaries, and none of them want to do their job?
Well...
So I said somebody ought to make him do his.
There's nothing we can do about it, fellas.
Why not?
I can't.
We can at least try.
And with that, there was only one place left to turn.
Lord, it feels like you gave me a mountain that I may never climb. But I need your help
Just tell me what you want me to do. Just give me some kind of a sign. It was at that moment I realized that the dream was floating away like a leaf in the wind. And the very cord that held us all together was tearing us all apart. What we needed was something to believe in, to hold on to.
Hey, guys.
We needed a miracle.
Check this.
Now, what if this venture doesn't see any profit? What then?
Oh, well, I think that the new format speaks for itself. The demographics are there, and the people will respond. I guarantee it.
Anthony, tell them what happens to non-profit organizations.
Okay.
You are someone special. Don't let anyone tell you different. Now say it for me.
I am someone special.
Say it again.
I am someone special.
This is it, boy. A moment. You are someone special.
Say it again.
I am someone special.
Say it again.
I am someone special.
And again.
I am someone special.
And again.
I am someone special.
And again.
I am someone special.
Hey, man. Listen, we didn't mean to gang up on you out there, and
We also want to let you know we're sorry.
And Slusky's here.
but if you don't want to go out there, then that's okay, because we're gonna stand behind you.
Yep.
Well, fellas, you know, I was in a state of disbelief. I didn't know which way to turn. I've been there, I remember something that was instilled in me since I was a little boy. You gotta follow that dream wherever that dream may lead.
Huh?
Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's time to turn it on.
It may be too late.
It may be too late.
Too late for you.
Too late for you.
To mail in that video.
To mail in your vid.
Wait a minute. This is America's Craziest Home Movies, where it's never too late to win 10 to 100 grand.
And a night on the town with us.
At your expense, of course.
Hey, these guys are pretty good. They're on the show, right? Salute.
Salute.
You send us videotapes that suck, and we'll blow your trailer right out of the park.
Ready for Elvis?
Oh, we'll be right back after this. You stay right there.
Mr. Pearsley? They're ready for you, sir.
All right. Here we are again. You know, a famous man once said, there's nothing to fear but fear itself.
I knew you could do it, kid.
Don't mess up.
Break a leg.
Or we'll break yours.
Elvis, may you make your grandma proud.
Walking the stage.
My grandmama once told me that nothing in life comes easy, and if it does, it's not worth having. She also said that one monkey don't stop no show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eros and the Outroads.
But before I go, there's just one last thing I gotta see.
It's Navy sealed. Mark it. Marker.
This is it, boy. The moment.
Say it again.
I never did say it.
Sprinklers, everybody! Sprinklers! My got stuck.
Hey, these guys are really good. What the hell?
Just go again, go again. Do one more. Okay, still rolling.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
What is it, Grandma? Let's do that again. I feel constipated still. Here we go.
Sprinklers, everybody! Sprinklers here!
You can't kill me, fool! I didn't make that no will, you motherfucker!
This is Elruss from me to you. Keep your eyes and ears open for the feature, where we're gonna turn up the love. All right, boys, let's go home.
I won't stop, can't stop, I won't.